Hey babes, so this is part 5 of exposing Gypro. We are literally only 2 minutes and 32 seconds into the video. I went over the first 2 minutes of the interrogation, and it led me to a lot of questions. I started listening to this. I wasn't watching it, but I was listening to it doing the baby's hair, and a part comes up which led me down so many more rabbit holes. So literally, I think we're literally only 3 minutes into the video for this video. I'm never gonna get through a 3-hour video because I just maybe I should just let it play and talk. I don't know what to do because it's just so freaking much, and we are gonna go over so much today. So please get your coffee, get your tea, get your popcorn, get whatever you need, and get comfy. So here we go.
You bet.
Oh, and please stay to the end because some effery happened yesterday, and I'm going to share that with you again. It's just absurd.
Hello, Gypsy. Hi, I'm Lieutenant Ohm. I brought Nick in, and Nick was just he was concerned about you, so I want to check to make sure you're fine. Looks like you're doing good.
Is he alright?
And he is fine as well. He was very concerned about you, and he wanted to make sure you knew that.
Tell him I'm okay.
Perfect. That's what I'll do. So
Tell him they're treating me nice.
excellent. I will do that. Yeah, you got the nice couch. You got the nice room. We gave you the nice room.
Nice fishy room.
Yes, there it is. It doubles as a pillow rather nice. All right.
Oh my god. It's the voice. I just can't take it because I know it's absolutely absurdly fake.
Thank you so much.
We did touch on that. Please, please, please. Also, just real quick. If you haven't watched part 4, 3, 2, or 1, please watch it. I try to give a take from an actual victim's point of view. So yeah, okay, here we go.
It's better. I've been trying to keep calm.
Okay, does the air conditioning help with it?
It does.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know then. Okay.
My thoughts are that she's telling him she has seizures, okay? And that this room is perfect for her, and you know, the air conditioning is perfect and it helps her so much.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, you just relax. It's not coming out now, but she's. Okay, that's the only real huge.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's Rose. Deputy Dorm here is going to be taking care of you.
I'm gonna take you up. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing.
I'm gonna take you up to the hospital, but I gotta ask you to stand up, please.
Okay, I actually didn't see this part. Where is the part? I thought it was right after. All right, we'll just go with the flow, and then if it don't show me, maybe it was a different part. I'll just tell you. Hold on.
Get you looked at. Can you turn around, put your arms out?
Who's going
Me alone with it. They're grasping for straw, says we.
This is exactly what is needed right now.
Hand in on?
So you brush off on the road?
No, I just happened to be in the wrong place at the right time.
Okay. She's been fine.
Okay. think I'm gonna just put these on a little bit later, but we're gonna walk.
Here, I tell you what, can you just stay right here? I want to talk to you just for a second.
You want to sit?
Yeah.
Ah, this might be the part. Good.
Just take a second.
And I am stopping and starting just so it's an original video. I don't want Nina to think I'm stealing her video. So yeah.
Here.
Gypsy, is it? Gypsy Rose? Okay. You want to come with me? We're going to go get you checked out at the doctor real quick.
Get you back on them meds,
Okay, sound good?
What, Tylenol? So I guess this is not the part. Hold on. I said I was doing the baby's hair, so maybe it was a little further in.
Yep.
Hang on. Mister? Go left.
Hey, was this your stuff or no? Okay. All right, I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Do you like having a P.O. box but are... And I...
Thank you. Here you go, Gypsy. Got a blanket for you.
You're so kind.
You're welcome. There you go.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god. How much more do I gotta watch? Oh, 3 hours? Yikes. And it's only one interview. I think my baby just woke up. Hold on, do you want to greet the baby? Cat, mommy's in her room. Hold on. Cat. Here she comes. Cat. Oh my god, I love her. Ready? Cat. Mommy's in her office. Come greet the baby with me. I know it's not part of the video, but I just love her so much. Hold on. I'm gonna go to her. Cat? Hi. Oh my god, it's so nice to see you. Hi, honey. Happy day.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Happy.
You're happy?
Yeah.
I love you so much.
Yeah.
Did you have good dreams?
Yeah.
What did you dream about?
Butterflies and rainbows.
Butterflies and a rainbow. Those are my favorite.
And Mario.
And Mario.
And we gotta play a game
And you want to play the game
with Mario.
with Mario? All right. Can you get your cup? Give it to Dada. I'll be right back. Okay. Eek, I love her. Sassy, what are you doing in here? Excuse me. Oh, come on. Sorry about that. Yeah. You gotta show Daddy. Hi, Sass. Is it playing? Yeah. Hi, Sass. Come on. I want to fast forward it, but I don't know if I'll miss something. Hold on. Cat, you gotta go to Daddy. That's not me making that fuzzy noise. All right, well, this is taking too long because it's already 10 minutes into the video. Let me just skip through where he was talking to her.
When she has a minute.
I'm gonna pause it just for a moment.
And then,
Now she's talking to him, but I don't know if this is the actual part.
a couple days went by, perfectly normal. All of a sudden, we wake up to a loud knock at the door. And like, Waukesha County Police, you're under arrest. And, well, he's the only one that's under arrest. I'm not really sure why I'm here. And,
You little conniving SOB. You're not sure why you're there? Mm-hmm. Okay.
and anyway, they took us, and I'm here. And I don't know what's going on with him.
Okay. Sorry, I can
Oh, God. The head nod. Toucan Sam.
try and
It's okay.
over there. You're one of the detectives knows a lot more than I do.
Right. And I think I'm just waiting on someone from the county that I used to live in to come and talk to me.
Okay.
You don't know why you there, though, right? We all know that was a lie, too.
Oh, they should be coming back to talk about food soon. Then you can ask them your questions.
Then I have to go to the hospital and get some medicine because I have a seizure disorder.
Okay.
That's good.
I wonder if they actually can test for that. If they tested for that. Or if they just gave her freaking medicine just off her word. Because that's scary. If she don't have seizure problems. And she has seizure medicine. That's not cool. But yeah.
Kind of knocked me out.
Busy day, huh?
It's kind of weird though. People saying you.
But she needs seizure medicine, but she didn't pack none. For like the last week, she hasn't had none. Okay.
Handcuffs that give you this weird look, and I'm like, I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You're still lying right now. See, we're looking in the past and we know what you did. And we have suspicions of more things that you've done. And I'm just trying to prove that you're a total liar. Which you already proved that, thank you. And expose you for even more things.
Okay, number one, I didn't kill nobody. I don't do drugs.
Why would she say that? I didn't kill nobody. Why was that the first thing? Because maybe, allegedly, she killed somebody. She killed somebody.
Don't drink. I didn't do nothing. I'm a good girl.
Oh. So again, everything is the opposite of what Gypsy's saying. So she's not a good girl. And we know that. She's in her witchy poo gothic era. Her adolescence at an adult era. The can't nobody control me. Nobody's going to control me. She even said that just recently about Ryan. Nobody's going to control me. Yeah, just like your mother, right? Yeah, we know. Don't worry, Gypsy. We know. All right, so this is taking too long. So I'm just going to tell you the part. It was a part where she says that she was a victim of Hurricane Katrina and that she was 19 years old and not 23. And that led me down the biggest rabbit hole ever. So I'm going to start with some screenshots of some investigating that I found while, yeah, I can't think right now, but yeah, give me a second. Okay, I know it's small, but I'm going to read everything to you. So I found this on Reddit because I was trying to figure out, how can we figure out because I believe that Hurricane Katrina's story was a complete lie. Her not knowing her age, a complete lie. My daughter is 5. We do not rehearse how old she is, and she knows how old she is, okay? Was Dee Dee really displaced by Katrina? How long did they stay with the grandfather? Was it years? We're Rod and Christy, I don't know who that is, right down the road. Anyone know the timeline? It says, I'm asking because if they didn't leave until '05, That means Gypsy had all of her cousins to run around and play with until 14 years old, and possibly had her dad nearby. From there, they went to the free rental in MO until the Habitat house was built when Gypsy was 17. 6 short years later, it was all over. I'm trying to figure out when the really bad years for Gypsy, when the really bad years were for Gypsy. There was none. I'm sure Dee Dee was most pleasant while getting a free house handed to her. Exactly. So hold on. Down here it says, I think their house really did get flooded by the Katrina. I don't. So here we go. This is the part. Here we go. Hi. Investigators could not confirm this. Okay? Investigators could not confirm this. There is no records of them being Katrina survivors. Hello. They're con artists, people. They think they used it as a means to get into the housing. At one time, they were kicked out of the Ronald McDonald House. What the hell is that? I've been looking for this and have not come across it yet. Okay, so let's go to the next thing. Hold on. What's this part say? They lived in Slidell area 2002 until Katrina. They would stay at a nonprofit house, families of sick kids in the NO area while getting treated and going to doctor's appointments. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so I started saying, okay, well, I want to find out about the autopsy. What does her autopsy explain? And you know what? I cannot find the original autopsy anywhere. Am I recording? Yes. I cannot find the original autopsy of Dee Dee Blanchard anywhere. This is the only thing I found. Now, I don't know if this is it or if somebody made this up because there are sick people out there like Gypsy. So, I'm going to read this to you real quick. And I can't really read the top because it's a little chopped up, but it's just saying that a skilled forensic pathologist who medically examined Dee Dee's remains, and this is a comprehensive assessment of her body, both external and internal, to find out the manner of her death. During the autopsy, a disturbing and gruesome set of findings emerged. Dee Dee Blanchard's body bore multiple stab wounds. Remember, Nick said he only did 4 stabbings and then possibly one across the back of the neck. Concentrated predominantly on her neck, back, and arms. The extent of the severity of these injuries were alarming, pointing to a violent and brutal assault as the cause of death. Here's this part. Forensics examination also revealed that Dee Dee had been subject to these inflicted injuries for several days before her death. Let me read that part again. And this is alleged. Again, I don't know if this is real or not. But it makes sense. It makes sense how Nick is the fall guy, okay? The forensic examination also revealed that Dee Dee had been subject to these inflicted injuries several days before her death. Now, I saw those pictures the other day. And oh my God, the first thing I noticed was like a handprint on her back in blood. The second thing I noticed was there was fleshy ones where you could see like fresh flesh. And there was dried up ones that were like completely black and darkened and dried, right? So it looked exactly like what this is explaining, okay? Now it gets so much deeper. Hold on. Not just this part, like, oh, just stay with me. Traces of blood and other evidence indicate that sustained and agonizing struggle that she endured before her life was tragically taken. The autopsy findings were consistent with the circumstances that had initially raised suspicion among those who knew her. Okay, that's a crime of passion that had rage and anger with attached to it. Okay, this was an overkill. 17 stab wounds, that is an overkill. That is somebody that knows you up close and personal. Okay, let's move on from here. Okay, so I also thought this was very important because it just lets you know that Gypsy is the mastermind. Gypsy did premeditate her murder. Gypsy is the one that did all of this. It says here, I also always wondered why / how she knew to set the thermostat real low to try to preserve the body. To me, that shows very premeditated research. And what was her purpose for doing it anyways? Because she wanted to make sure they found Nick's DNA. Okay. During his interrogation, Nick said that Gypsy Googled things. Hello. Like, what type of death is the quickest? If if it would be easier to poison someone or stab them, she must have Googled details about the murder, like how to preserve a dead body so it doesn't smell that much. She didn't want it to smell up the house because she planned on going back. Exactly. See, because if she could pin it all on Nick, make it look like he kidnapped her as an adult because she's not a kid, okay? Killed her mom, kidnapped me as an adult, adult napped me, raped me, which we know is a lie because it came out her mouth. She says she wrote that. So, all of it was to set Nick up. Remember, because I didn't do nothing. I don't know why I'm here. I just don't know, right? She knew. She knew. It's all an act. She's an actor. She's a Hollywood actor. Okay. And she planned on going back to live at that house after she threw Nick under the bus and she got caught. Yeah, but not as caught as she needed to be. Okay, she threw him under the bus completely as she planned. See, that's it. She didn't care about her mom. She just didn't want the house ruined. She's a effing monster. Hold on, there's more. So much more. Okay, so this one might be the reason why I can't find Dee Dee's autopsy because it said that they're not released because of Nick's appeal. So I'm thinking they're saying that her autopsy report has not been released because Nick's trying to get this appeal. Okay, but I think it was denied, but he has one more step or something. See, I believe he does. He should have a fair trial, but I'm just wondering why Gypsy never went to trial. Okay, because listen, it gets really deep. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, so this is from the Chicago Tribune, or Tribune, however you say it, and this was from back. I don't know how to get out of that. Hold on. This was from back in 2015. Hold on. Who is hot in here? And this is what was the news, okay? Slain suspect, faked illness, Hurricane Katrina story. Police. Okay, so there's the house. Can you stop with your stupid... Oh my God, what are they doing? Can I just read it? Hold on. Give me a sec. Let's try that again. Oh my gosh. It's like it's freezing up my phone trying to... Hold on. Oh, there we go. Can we dismiss that? Thank you. All right. It says, listen to this article. All right. Let's try that.
My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my...
Never mind. All right. A Missouri woman accused with her boyfriend of killing her mother may have faked the need for a wheelchair and pretended to be a Hurricane Katrina victim so that she and her mother could collect donations, a sheriff said today. The daughter, Gypsy Blanchard, had been the focus of a search in Missouri, Ozarks, since the mother... Hold on, I'm sorry. Since the mother, Dee Dee Blanchard, was found dead Sunday in the Springfield home, neighbors told the reporters that the daughter used a wheelchair and had leukemia and muscular dystrophy. So this is what they're going around telling their neighbors. Oh, she has leukemia, she has muscular dystrophy, she has to be in the wheelchair. So this is something that comes out their mouth and they tell their neighbors. Authorities now say the daughter and mother may have duped the entire community, okay, their community, and that Gypsy Blanchard and her boyfriend pillaged several $1,000s, I knew it, and possibly ill-gotten gains from the victim's safe after the killing. And I called it, remember? I think it's like part 1 or 2, but I saw the safe and I was like, oh, money's the motive, okay? So she wanted money. Her mom said no. She wanted older men. Her mom said no. And nobody's going to control Gypsy, right? Greene County prosecutors charged the daughter and Nicholas of Big Bend, Wisconsin, on Tuesday with first-degree murder and armed criminal action in the killing of Dee Dee Blanchard, 48. She and Godejohn, 26, were arrested Monday. Godejohn, Wisconsin home, roughly 570 miles from the crime scene, because he was told to come there. Read more. Green attorney Tuesday not to give any more donations to the family. Things are not always as they appear. Blanchard can walk without assistance. Hold on. And without the wheelchair. She can do that very well. Are not, told reporters. So I started looking into are not as well. And wait till you see what I found. Investigators were also looking into the wheelchair, into whether the appearance of a long financial fraud scheme. Okay, people are like, why would she lie about all this? To get out of the fraud. You know that money crimes are worse than murder. Oh, yes, money crimes get way more time than murder. By the Blanchards, including the claim that they were Hurricane Katrina victims displaced in 2005. The disaster. Habitat for Humanity provided the mother and the daughter with a home in Springfield, complete with a wheelchair ramp in 2007. Even Gypsy Blanchard's real age is unclear, okay, because they're giving all these false statements. They're trying to make her younger and younger and younger, right? But she's not 19. She was 23. Okay. We really don't know the true background of this family, Arnott said, which is very creepy, okay? So that lets me know in itself, because, again, my 5-year-old knows how old she is, and it's not something we rehearse. It's like, here's your birthday. How old are you? I'm 5. You get it? Like, when I was in 2nd grade, I knew I was 7. You understand? You know how old you are, damn it. You're a con artist. This is a tragic event surrounded by mystery and public deception. Okay, it was not immediately clear Tuesday whether Blanchard or Godejohn have attorneys who could comment on these allegations. According to the probable cause statement, Godejohn admitted he traveled there and killed the elder at the request of the daughter, who supplied the knife and hid in a bathroom while he repeatedly stabbed the victim in the back. Lead investigator Stanley Hancock wrote in the court document that Gypsy Blanchard admitted she was in the house when this was being done to her mother, okay, and she could hear her screaming. Gypsy Blanchard also admitted that she wrote about the killing on Facebook, and Facebook page she and her mom shared. Okay, prompted the police to lead to blah, blah, blah. Authorities say the killing happened at some point last week. Arnott said Blanchard and Godejohn lingered around Springfield for a day or two after the killing, with surveillance videos in various businesses showing Blanchard walking unimpeded, at times carrying her own luggage, okay, and wearing disguises. The two ultimately made their way to Wisconsin by a bus. Okay, so now, hold on. We're not finished. I'm so sorry. Oh, shoot. I paused it. So, This is saying, hold on. If new evidence were to come to light indicating that Gypsy Rose Blanchard was complicit in medical fraud perpetrated by her mother, it is theoretically possible for her to face new charges related to fraud. This would be separate from the murder charges for which she has already been convicted and served that time. So we're not doing the double jeopardy. But the legal system allows for individuals to be charged with different crimes stemming from the same set of circumstances if the crimes are distant. In Gypsy Rose's case, if she were found to have actively participated in the deception that led to the financial gain through the fraudulent means, she could potentially be charged with fraud. Boom. So hold on. Okay, hopefully I can record longer than 30 minutes, but a dead woman's daughter and her boyfriend have been charged with killing her in her home just north of Springfield and then posting about the act on Facebook. But that is only part of the story. This bizarre case took another turn on Tuesday morning when Greene County Sheriff Jim Arnott announces at a press conference that the daughter, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, who friends and neighbors believe to be disabled, can walk without assistance, and the family has been running a financial fraud scheme. Okay, so now we're going to get into Jim Arnott because it's very important to this, I really believe. Arnott said it could not be confirmed that the mother and daughter were victims of Hurricane Katrina, long believed to be the reason the family came to Springfield and lived in the Habitat of Humanity home. He said that the mother and daughter received financial donations under false pretenses, and authorities do not even know Gypsy's true age. She's 23. Arnott says that it cannot be confirmed that the mother and daughter were victims of... Okay, we did that one, sorry. Here's the house. A year later, sheriff says he's still learning about Gypsy Rose Blanchard case. After a year, one of the most high-profile homicides in recent Greene, Jim Arnott says the investigators are still learning about the life and death of Claudine. I don't know how to say her name, Dee Dee Blanchard. It is the case that never seems to stop. Arnett says there's always new information because it was so bizarre. No, it never seems to stop, and it's so bizarre because it's all lies. That we're not getting Nick's side of the story. We're not getting Dee Dee's side of the story. We're only getting lies from a liar, a pathological liar. Okay? That's why it never seems to stop. Gypsy Blanchard, who can walk just fine, allegedly arranged for Godejan and the boyfriend in a Christian mingle, blah, blah, blah. Deputies say the couple then took more than $4,400 from the mother's safe. I knew it, and I didn't know it. Spirit told me, led me. This whole thing has been spirit-led, so listen. From her home over the next few days, the story kept developing with the family members saying Dee Dee Blanchard imprisoned her daughter and forced her to pretend she was ill, whatever. The sheriff also said that the mother and daughter, who were thought to be Hurricane Katrina survivors, were running a long financial fraud scheme. So the sheriff, Jim Arnott, is saying, these people are criminals, okay? The woman apparently duped everyone from the sheriff's office, which the investigators concerned about Gypsy Blanchard's health 5 years prior, to the organizations like Habitat for Humanity, which supplied the Blanchards with their home, okay? As the bizarre story unraveled, some of the country's most prominent news outlets made calls to Arnott's office, right? It's kind of what movies are made of. Yeah, like Hollywood movies. That's very twisted information that you don't see it coming around the corner, Arnott said. When the information came in, you were like, how is that possible? And as Gypsy Rose and Nick case has been moved through the judicial system over the past year, some new information came out. Prosecutors presented text messages between Nick and Gypsy before the homicide in which they say things like, honey, you forgot, I'm ruthless. And my hatred for her will force her to die. And we'll be happy soon. After this night, we'll never bring it up again. She planned it, premeditated, and she also admit in a recent interview as well that she knew that an accomplice could not be charged. Defense attorney, meanwhile, said Dee Dee, let me make sure I'm still recording. Yes, Dee Dee Blanchard had so much control over her daughter's life that Gypsy Blanchard's several months to gain access to her own medical records. Despite all that has been written about the case, are not. Wait. Let me go back up. Blanchard had so much control over her daughter's life that it took Gypsy Blanchard several months to gain access to her own medical records. Okay, despite all that has been written about the case, Arnott says there's much more to the plot. And who was plotting? Gypsy. That won't be publicized until the trial begins in late November. Okay, so Arnott is like rooting for this trial, right? He knows this is a horrible person. It's got some weird twists and turns, Arnott said. This is what is going to be interesting when it comes out to the community. As the trial goes on, a lot of things will be revealed. As information came out about Gypsy Blanchard's health and claims made by relatives, many people following the case online speculated. So this came from people online, and then Gypsy adopted it, okay? Speculated that the woman might have been a victim of Munchausen syndrome by proxy, a form of abuse that involves a parent exaggerating, including, or making up illness for the child. So again, it came after. She adopted it after the online speculation. The family saw the speculation. The lawyer saw the speculation. It was like, yes, let's do it. Okay. A form of abuse. One of Gypsy Blanchard's attorney told the news leader in April that the attorneys are looking at all possible defenses. Yeah, because, we want to get her off. Including Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Arnott said he worked 2 Munchausen proxy cases when he was a child abuse investigator, so he is familiar with the symptoms and behavior. Arnott said that Munchausen syndrome by proxy will likely come up in trial. Arnott said it is not up to him to decide if that is a valuable defense. I am familiar with it. There are some things that I think you will see in the case and you will think anything is possible. Arnott said, but I also think you will see some things that are just the total opposite of that. Okay. So Arnott is like, he sees through the BS. He sees it, right? One advantage the sheriff's office has now, Arnott said, is they get to monitor. Oh, this is the part. One advantage the sheriff's office has now, said Arnott, is that they get to monitor Gypsy Blanchard's health every day while she stays in county jail. And this stuck out to me. I was like, yes, because hold on, where are we here? Okay, right there. What's the next one? Okay. Okay, so this, just real quick before I go back to, just so I could get this part out the way. Gross, which is a neighbor, said she still thinks about the case whenever she looks up at the pink house on the hill. She feels hurt knowing she was deceived. Because they're telling the people around them, this is what is happening, and obviously it wasn't true. So boom, we have this, right? Gypsy posted this herself, right? But what I find odd is who the hell keeps all these medical records? I don't have one medical record. Not one. Okay, but he said back in 2015, okay, one advantage the sheriff's office has now, right, is they can monitor Gypsy's health every day while she stays in county jail. And I guarantee you all of this is literally just her getting prescription glasses from, the jail. All her little anxiety visits because, oh my God, I'm in prison. I need another doctor. I need something to help me sleep. Oh my God, I have anxiety. Right? All kinds of weird shit like that. Right? I don't know anybody that literally carries a box of medical records. And didn't she say herself that in Katrina, she lost all of her medical records? So what are these? These are prison records, just like he said. So she's already falling into their trap. And I do not think this investigation is over. They're just letting her rock for a moment. The more she talks, the more we'll find out. The more she is giggly and bubbly, and she's not sick, and she's not having seizures, and she's not having anything. She's not on any medication. She's not getting therapy. She's not getting anything. It just shows me my feelings are right. She's just a con artist. There's no trauma there. The only trauma, and it's not trauma because it's not in her eyes, is she stabbed her mother in the back, literally. You know, but she's happy about it. She's talking about, do you miss your mom? I miss my mom sometimes. What times? And she laughed after it. Literally laughed. Like there's no remorse. Let's see what else we got. Oh, and then they added a strike. But once again, Gypsy, they literally added the strike for posting that. Saying I'm nauseous and want to vomit is a community guideline. Okay, sure, Bob. Guys, I'm not monetized, so I'm not getting paid. And if I am, it's not even worth a damn to give about. You know what I'm saying? So I have not received any strikes in months until I start talking about Gypsy Rose. Now they just keep adding strike after strike after strike, and they're threatening to take my channel. Hold on, where is it? Disqualified. Hold on. Restored. But then I got this one, and it says content can not be restored, and I received a strike against it. So yeah, you're playing the part, Gypsy, very well, because Arnott is not finished with you. Now, I do have some questions to Arnott, because Spirit's letting me know that somebody came to him and told him to drop it. Somebody higher than him. He's a sheriff, so what is higher than him? It's political. It has to be political. Somebody came and stepped to him and said, leave it alone. Because he is 100% convinced he knows exactly what happened. I want to talk to this man. That's the person I want to talk to. I wonder if we could find him, and I wonder if we could get in touch with him. Let me know. I know this was a longer one, but that's the rabbit hole I fell down after hearing a few snippets of her talking about she was a victim of Katrina, and she's really 19. She's not 23. Bullshit. This is a pathological liar. I think she might even have some, look, I'm not a doctor, but this is just my opinion. A lot of mental health issues, like multiple personalities without the multiple personalities. Because when you have multiple personalities, you don't know who you are, in that, like, you don't know that you're changing, I feel like she's very aware. So I just feel like she's playing crazy to the max. And it's funny how now she gets out of jail and everything's a-okay and she's living her best life, and she has no medical issues now, right? But that's 8 years worth of prison medical records. I can almost bet my life on it. Which means she fell right into their trap. So I feel like this is all mental health. This is all, I need Tylenol, I got a headache. Oh, I'm gonna pretend I'm having a seizure now, right? Or, oh, I'm having a nervous breakdown, and I'm having anxiety and I can't breathe, and things like that. Just when you're in the stress of being in jail, and you don't get attention. Okay, send me your thoughts, feelings, opinions, and all this is alleged, I guess.